I bet you didn't know the Théâtre des Italiens in Paris was a sight to behold in 1858. It stood as a monument to artistic grandeur and societal splendor. The theatre was renowned for its exceptional acoustics and lavish interiors. Stepping inside was like entering a realm where every detail whispered of extravagance. The private boxes, tiered like jewels around the magnificent hall, were the epitome of luxury. They were draped in the finest velvets and silks, their surfaces gleaming with gold accents. These secluded sanctuaries offered their occupants an unparalleled view of the stage. They also provided a privileged vantage point from which to observe the crème de la crème of Parisian society. Each box was a testament to the refined tastes of its owner. Some were adorned with intricate tapestries depicting scenes from mythology or pastoral life. Others boasted collections of exotic artifacts, each piece whispering tales of far-off lands. The air within these velvet-lined enclaves was thick with the scent of expensive perfumes. The Théâtre des Italiens was more than just a venue for entertainment. It was a stage where the aristocracy paraded their wealth and status. It was a place where whispers of political intrigue mingled with the soaring notes of the world's most celebrated opera singers. In short, it was the beating heart of Parisian high society. On a crisp November evening in 1858, the Théâtre des Italiens was alive with anticipation. The melodious strains of Gioacchino Rossini's comic masterpiece, The Barber of Seville, filled the air. The audience, adorned in their finest attire, settled into their plush seats. The soft glow of gaslight bathed the theatre in a warm, ethereal light, casting long shadows that danced with the music. The stage was awash in vibrant colors. Intricately painted backdrops transported the audience to sun-drenched Seville. The performers, their voices soaring above the orchestra, captivated the audience with their comedic timing and vocal prowess. Laughter rippled through the theatre, blending with the music to create an atmosphere of pure delight. The gaslight, a relatively new invention, added a touch of magic to the ambience. It cast a soft, romantic glow upon the audience, blurring the line between reality and the theatrical spectacle unfolding before them. The gentle hiss of the gas jets, almost imperceptible amidst the music and applause, provided a constant reminder of the technological marvels of the age. The combination of Rossini's sparkling music, the talented performers, and the warm glow of the gaslight created an intoxicating atmosphere. This was a night for escaping the mundane, a night for surrendering to the enchantment of music and theatre. Little did the audience know that they were about to witness an event that would be recounted for generations to come. Among the elite gathered that evening was a man whose eccentricities were as legendary as his lineage. Charles II, Duke of Brunswick, was a figure who commanded attention wherever he went. His presence in the theatre that night added a dash of flamboyant color to the already vibrant tapestry of Parisian high society. The Duke was known for his extravagant taste, a penchant reflected in his attire. On this particular evening, he was a spectacle of sartorial splendor. He adorned himself with a velvet coat of an audacious hue, its buttons crafted from gleaming gold. His waistcoat, a riot of intricate embroidery, hinted at the lavish lifestyle he embraced. Completing his ensemble was a meticulously powdered wig, its curls cascading around a face that bore the weight of both noble lineage and a life lived on his own terms. The Duke's passion for chess was as well documented as his taste for the finer things in life. He was a devoted patron of the game, known to spend hours strategizing over the checkered board. His love for chess, combined with his considerable wealth, allowed him to attract some of the finest players in the world to his lavish salons. That night at the Théâtre des Italiens, the Duke was not merely a spectator, but a participant in a different kind of performance. He was there to engage in a battle of wits, a silent duel of intellect played out on the chessboard, all while the melodies of Rossini's masterpiece swirled around him. By the Duke's side sat his close friend and chess partner, Count Isoard de Vauvenargues. Unlike the flamboyantly attired Duke, the Count cut a more conventional figure of aristocratic elegance. His dress, though undeniably expensive, was understated, his demeanor reserved. He possessed the air of a man accustomed to moving in the higher circles of society, his every gesture measured and refined. While the Duke was known for his impulsive nature, the Count was a study in composure. He approached life, and indeed the game of chess, with a quiet intensity. His analytical mind was renowned in Parisian chess circles. His ability to dissect his opponent's strategy with surgical precision both admired and feared. The Count's presence that evening was more than that of a mere chess partner. He served as the Duke's confidant, his trusted advisor in matters both personal and strategic. Their bond, forged over countless chess games and shared experiences within the gilded cages of Parisian high society, was evident in the easy camaraderie they shared. As the opera began, the Count, ever attentive to his friend's passions, prepared the chessboard laid out on a small table within their private box. The pieces, crafted from ivory and ebony, gleamed under the soft gaslight, silent warriors awaiting the mental battle that was about to commence. Section 5. Paul Morphy, a paragon of chess genius in the City of Lights. Across the chessboard from the Duke and the Count sat a young man whose name was already whispered with reverence in chess circles. Paul Morphy, a chess prodigy from New Orleans, had taken Europe by storm with his dazzling skills and seemingly effortless mastery of the game. He was a rising star in the world of chess, his arrival in Paris eagerly anticipated by both enthusiasts and seasoned players alike. Morphy's demeanor was as striking as his chess prowess. He possessed a quiet confidence that belied his youth. His attire, unlike the ostentatious display often favored by the Parisian elite, was impeccably neat but understated. He carried himself with a natural grace and politeness that charmed even the most jaded members of high society. Despite his growing fame, Morphy remained remarkably grounded. He approached each game with the same serious intensity, regardless of his opponent's social standing. His love for chess transcended any desire for fame or fortune. It was a pure, unadulterated passion that shone through in every move he made. As Morphy surveyed the chessboard that night, his mind already ablaze with tactical possibilities, he was oblivious to the curious glances cast in his direction from other boxes. He was locked in a world of his own, a world where the clatter of chess pieces and the silent calculations of strategy drowned out the melodies of Rossini and the hushed whispers of the Parisian elite. Section 6. The Opera Game, a clash of minds amidst melodies. The opening moves of the chess game unfolded as the opera continued on stage. The Duke, never one for convention, made his moves with an almost theatrical flourish. Each piece he moved was accompanied by a muttered comment, a mix of bravado and self-deprecation that elicited chuckles from his companion. The Count, in contrast, played with a quiet focus, his brow furrowed in concentration as he analyzed each move. Morphy, unfazed by the unusual setting or the distractions of the opera, played with his characteristic blend of speed and precision. His moves, seemingly effortless yet imbued with an almost preternatural insight, began to draw the attention of other opera-goers. Whispers spread through the theatre as word of the chess match taking place in the Duke of Brunswick's private box reached more ears. Soon, even the performers on stage were aware of the silent battle of wits being waged just beyond the footlights. The atmosphere in the box, initially one of light-hearted amusement, gradually transformed as Morphy's skill became increasingly apparent. The Duke's playful banter subsided, replaced by a grudging respect for his opponent's abilities. The Count, his initial composure giving way to a flicker of concern, marshalled all his intellectual might to counter Morphy's relentless assault on his position. The opera, once the focal point of the evening, became a backdrop to the unfolding drama on the chessboard. The singers might as well have been performing in a language unknown to the occupants of the Duke's box, so engrossed were they in the intricacies of the game. Section 7, Morphy's aura, perceptions of a chess prodigy. Those who witnessed Paul Morphy play during his European tour were often struck by his singular focus and remarkable composure. Unlike some chess players who relied on outward displays of emotion or elaborate strategies designed to intimidate their opponents, Morphy seemed to possess an almost serene mastery over the game. One contemporary observer describing Morphy's demeanor during a match noted his calm, almost impassive face, never showing the slightest emotion of joy or disappointment. This outward calmness, however, belied the fierce intellectual fire that burned within. Morphy's mind, according to another observer, was a perfect chess machine, capable of calculating complex variations with astonishing speed and accuracy. Beyond his chess skills, Morphy was also known for his love of music. He was a talented violinist and reportedly enjoyed attending operas and concerts. This passion for music, some believed, provided him with a unique perspective on the game of chess. Just as a composer weaves together melodies and harmonies to create a symphony, Morphy seemed to approach chess with an artist's eye, seeing the beauty and elegance in each well-played combination. Morphy's combination of intellectual brilliance, quiet confidence, and artistic sensibility made him an unforgettable figure. He was a true gentleman of the game, respected not only for his chess prowess, but also for his sportsmanship and gracious demeanor. Section 8. Beyond the checkmate. The enduring significance of the opera game. The chess game played that night at the Théâtre des Italiens, later dubbed the Opera Game, has become one of the most famous chess matches in history. This is due in part to the unusual setting and the social stature of the participants. More importantly, the game is celebrated for the brilliance of Morphy's play. Despite the distractions of the opera and the formidable skills of his opponents, Morphy emerged victorious. He achieved checkmate in a mere 24 moves, a testament to his tactical genius. The opera game became a symbol of Morphy's dominance during his European tour, a period in which he defeated some of the strongest players of his era. The game's significance, however, extends beyond the realm of chess. It serves as a reminder of the power of human intellect and the enduring allure of intellectual competition. In the heart of Paris, amidst the glittering world of opera and high society, a young man from New Orleans demonstrated that brilliance and passion can triumph even in the most unexpected of circumstances. The opera game also offers a glimpse into the cultural landscape of 19th century Europe. It highlights the popularity of chess among the intellectual elite and the role of salons and cultural events as gathering places for the exchange of ideas and the pursuit of intellectual stimulation. Section 9. Conclusion. A night etched in chess history. The night of the opera game at the Théâtre des Italiens was a confluence of art, intellect, and social spectacle. It was a night when the melodies of Rossini mingled with the clatter of chess pieces, a night when a young chess prodigy from New Orleans cemented his status as a legend of the game. The image of Paul Morphy, coolly calculating his moves amidst the grandeur of the opera house, continues to capture the imagination of chess enthusiasts and historians alike. The opera game serves as a timeless reminder of the enduring power of chess to transcend cultural boundaries and captivate the minds of people from all walks of life. It is a testament to the fact that even in a world filled with distractions, the allure of a true intellectual challenge can prove irresistible.